Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So today I have for you the 2 cards, 1 sheet of 12 by 12 scrapbooking paper for you. So today is a little different because I'm going to use these pink card bases instead of my usual white. I think last week I did lilac, so I thought I would try again and do another colour. So this is my paper pad, paper that I have chosen. It has come from either the Works or B&M, I'm not sure because I didn't keep the packaging. It's from when I very first started, but I've tried to keep it this time less busy. So it is a double-sided, so we have the dots on one side and then we have these little small rosebuds on the other side. I am going to go, I have to the side of me in my stash, I do have these sentiments that we will be using, and that's it, that's all we're going to use. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in my 12 by 12 scoring mat because it actually cuts the paper and we can do measurements. So let me just and I did have to buy a new one because the blades were so hard to find for my old one, so which is a bit annoying, but thankfully well, I was talking to my husband and I said it's so hard I can't find it, but he just said, well, why don't you order the new one, and then if you order the new one you know you've got it and you know you can get the blades for it. So I was like, thank you husband, I love you. Right, very soppy aren't I? Where's the card bases? So I'm going to measure the card bases because I'm going to leave a border. So these are 8 1/4, so I'm going to do 8 3/4 by 3 1/2. So let's have a look. 7 3/4. Move that off to one side. By 3 1/2, so 3 7, so we do it for 7, so that's spare, and then we do 3 1/2, and that should be both cards. Okay, so let me move this out of the way, so I'll just put it on the floor down next to me. I'm going to have to see if my husband will oil this chair up or do something because every tiny little move it makes a noise. Okay, so that actually looks a little bit smaller, but it's fine. So we've got that one on there, and then I'm going to do, actually, do I want to do? Yes, and then that one on there. So this is what we have, and I'm looking at this paper and I'm thinking, do I want to fussy cut out some of these rosebuds? Also, we need to look at sentiments. So I have this pink sentiment, but then is it too much pink? I don't know. We'll see. And then that one, I quite like that. So I haven't really chosen a paper this time that has really big fussy cutting elements, which it is harder, trust me, but we are going to do it. We're going to see what we can come up with. So let me think. Oh, I know what I have. Give me 2 seconds. Right, I have this 3-inch circle punch. So what I'm thinking of is, so I want as many roses on as I can. There we go. So what I'm thinking of, cut this out, and I don't have a smaller hole punch unfortunately. So if you've got a die cutting machine, you can cut yourself a circle out using your die cut machine quite easily. So I'm literally just going around this sentiment because I think what I'm going to do is lay this sentiment up on this paper. So this is going to be so simple, hopefully. My cutting of circles is not the best, and you're probably going to be able to tell, so we might have to disguise it. And the way you disguise it is by roughening up the edges. So there we go. That, I like that. So that will sit there like that. And then what I'm thinking of is, because that will fit across there, we're just going to do a bit of tearing. Whether I'm going to have the rose side up or not, I don't know. Move that. And then we're going to tear this side just so that it's all matching. Like this. So we're going to have this just going across this bottom for a border. Actually I'm going to turn that way around. I'm going to cut more of this off actually. I think I'm going to cut it right down to this white, because you can't really see much of the paper underneath, so I think it's a shame, because it should be all about the paper, not about the sentiment. So I'm just cutting around. I'm sorry if I stop trying, I'm concentrating, I'm trying to do the best job that I can on this, because really I'm terrible at cutting circles. It's probably one of the hardest shapes you could ever cut. So trust me, I choose a circle. Nearly done. I think in last week's video as well, I used a sentiment like that, but I used it in the lilac. Oh, that's much better. Normally I would put it off to the side, but actually this time I'm thinking no. That's it. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm thinking you've got your belly band here. We've done the torn effect. It's got the roses. Then we've cut out this circle using this paper, and then with that, thinking of you, and I think that works. It's very, very simple again, but I think it works, and I really like that. Again, you know, last week was a really, really busy pattern. This week I wanted to choose something that wasn't as busy. So that one is done. It just needs sticking down. So with this one, what I'm going to do is I might do the same again. So follow along the same lines. So we're going to fussy cut this out, which is a lot easier because it's just a doily pattern. And I might cut out another circle, and I might do the belly band, so it would be like the negative of that one, and I think that would work. So I mean, what would you like to see in this series? So do you like the fact that I'm doing the cards very similar, so they're a negative of each other, or would you like to see it like last week I did 2 different layouts, or do you like the mix of both? I mean, I am trying to see what I can come up with. So I think next week's 12 by 12, I think I'm going to use a different style of card, because we've done 3 weeks now of this style of card, just using different colours. So I think next week I will use something else. And just change it up a little bit. So I like that. Can we get a circle out of that bit? Probably nope, we can't. So I will have to cut into this bit. Just trying to get it so that there's a couple of roses on the outside. Oh, so, and then we want this. Let's have a look. Let's rip it. So on this one, I'm doing the, normally I have it so that the white edge is showing, but this week I don't want the white edge showing. I'm actually doing it so that the white edge is on the back of each piece. So let me just move these out the way, just because I think it just gives a nicer effect. So I'm just going to put that there and just trim this down. Actually, actually we'll stick it down first. Right, let's start sticking, because we know what we're doing. We know how the cards are going to go. So yeah, so let's get this stuck down. Okay, right. Oop. See if we can. It's not gonna go. There we go. I would love to see if you guys have done this challenge. I really do hope you've all given it a go. You'll have to let me know what you think of it and whether or not you found it challenging, or whether oh, I've stuck that down without cutting it. Yeah, you'll have to. I'd love to know what your thoughts are, if you've enjoyed actually challenging yourself, because it is a challenge. I'm not doing 3D this week. I am just keeping everything quite flat. I don't think it needs to be 3D. As much as I love 3D, and I do a lot of 3D, I think it's nice just to actually keep things quite flat. And then, so I'll stick this on. But yeah, like I said, I would love to see it as well. So if you hashtag, if you do share on Instagram, if you hashtag I can't even say it, Shiny Silver Treasures, I will be able to find you, and I'll be able to see what you are making. I also have a Facebook page now. So it is Shiny Silver Treasure Crafts. So if you want to come and join us, you can also share all your makes on there as well using my videos. There we go. So that's the first card done, which is lovely. So yeah, so somebody actually asked me a few weeks ago, well quite a few weeks ago actually, if I had a Facebook group, and I was in the middle of setting it up, because I've never done a Facebook group. I needed to look at rules and stuff, because I want it to be a really friendly place where we can all chat, we can all share ideas, share our projects, you know, where we're not judged, because there's nothing worse than being judged. I mean, it's having constructive criticism, that is fine, but just to be nasty for the sake of being nasty, yeah, I don't like it. I just don't like bullies. So I wanted to make sure that, you know, I had rules set in place, so that, you know, people understood that. Because it's, you know, I want this to be a lovely crafting community, you know, where we find new friends, where people can do some swaps if they want to swap. They can do, you know, do more or less what they want, well, within reason. But I don't want people just to go on and then start being quite nasty to other people, saying, oh, but your work's rubbish, you shouldn't have done that. And you know, that's just not nice. So I've set it all up now, so if you'd like to come and join us, please do feel free to. I would love to see you there. There we go. So right, give me a second, I am just going to clear off this stuff and then we'll take a look at these. Okay, so I'm back. This is it. This is all we have left of the 12 by 12 sheet of paper that we had. So I am going to put that in my scrap box. And then these are the two cards that we've made this week. I just think they're so pretty. And they are negatives of each other. Well, one's positive, one's negative. But yeah, I think they've worked really nice. But this was to show you that, you know, it wasn't a busy paper. It didn't have any big elements that we could fussy cut to make a feature or anything. We literally, all we used was a hole punch. But if you've got circle dies, there's no reason why you can't use them. You know, but yeah, I love that. I think they've turned out really, really pretty. And yeah, really pleased with them. So thank you so much. Please do subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. You know, ask me anything you want in the comment section below. I will try my hardest to answer. But until then, I will see you in my next video. Happy crafting. Bye.